Yo, first in. Love it, love it. Microphone's working this time. Good. All right. Yeah, what do we got? Cold Plains Cave. Cold Plains Cave. Oh, I looked at the wrong date. Even though I was right, I was wrong. So I'm looking at the Terror Zone schedule. Right now is Cold Plains and Cave, right? We've got Moo Farm, followed by Andy. My God. Let's go. The only thing I don't like about this one. Oh yeah, we can hit some bishy bosh here for a minute. Why not? We don't like some bish, right? Mustang, yo, Matt Teo, welcome in, fellas. I thought I was, oh yeah, this ring right here. Boy, it's gonna be a good night, fellas. Christopher Stoner, welcome in, yo. Joker, welcome in, fellas. Fred Brian Curry, yo. Fred's like, what? This doesn't happen. Yeah, I couldn't get any YouTube and stuff in earlier today. I had there was an issue with my wife's brakes, so I couldn't just let that slide or whatever. So I had to do some brake stuff on her car. So besides, I was thinking about it yesterday. Even I was like, you know what? I haven't done a night stream in a while. So I figured I was actually going to try to get a video out earlier and then stream tonight too, but it never works out that way. But here we are, and Loligan, welcome in. Whoa, fellas are flying in. Gotta just give a shout out to everybody here. Hype Trains is Brian. Yeah. That's not the right one. I forgot to do something super quick. Oop, not that. And it wasn't even put the poll in on YouTube either. I had to pull up I didn't have the Twitch chat up literally at all. Ooh, I fat fingered 10 numbers there. Right. That's spelled wrong. Oh, I didn't capitalize Friday. That's not even, come on, YouTube, get out of town. Kermit, yo, what's going on? Welcome in. Saffron, yeah, everyone's so shocked. Jeez, the shock is crazy. Saffron's shocked up here, I see. Everybody's shocked. I get it. It's not the norm for Sweetville for sure. But I'm cool every once in a while. Every once in a while. Al Malrick. Welcome in. Oh, late stream, we got the Remall's dropping. That's what happens on the late streams, fellas. Bulbasaur, welcome in. Man, all the usual suspects. Welcome in, fellas. Glad I could finally do a night stream, and I know a lot of people can't really catch me during the day. You know, their schedules change, or they used to watch me, and now that they can't, and this and that. So it does make me happy being able to once in a while do these night streams, make sure everyone can catch me. So welcome in, fellas. We've got the rock music going. I was thinking about going to my I don't even know what you call it, dubsteppy, trappy techno stuff that I listen to sometimes, but decided to go with the classic. John Orton, good evening to you as well. Got my glass of beer, making it happen. Smolps, welcome in. Yep, night stream. Yeah. Good old nighttime D2 stream. And we got some good Terror Zones coming up. In 15 minutes, we've got the Moo Moo farm, and then the hour after that is Andariel. So, mesh belt. Wait, this isn't tricking me, right? Mesh belt. That is Tal's belt, right? Sometimes I get tricked by the credendium or whatever. Oh, 15 magic find. So I mean, it's only 10 to 15, but still cool. Get the 15 magic find on the Paul Rash's belt. Started off with a printer shot. 15. I already got a 15 here, so I guess I don't need it, but still cool. Still cool. Sometimes it does pain me throwing out like perfect Tal's belts and stuff, but it is what it is. We need more Friday night streams like this, says Brian. Yeah, I do what I can. I do what I can. One man show here. So Wicked Ball, welcome in over on Twitch, my dude. This is weird, not getting paid to watch it work. He's like, well, if I'm not getting paid to do this, I'm out. No, I'm joking. That's funny. Crazy though. Oh my gosh. Perfect Tal's belt, followed by a 7 magic find small charm, back to back. Fellas, I need to stream more often on Friday nights, am I right? Holy moly. Bring this right up here. We'll hang on to the 7. Whiskey stream, says Kermit. Nice. Hey, well, cheers to any of you guys. If you don't drink, you don't indulge, no problem at all. Bring up your glass of water, your glass of tea, cup of tea, but cheers to each and every one of y'all. Fine Slayers. Ooh, clink, clank. Clinkety clank. Boy, the luck is popping off already. What if I find too many good things tonight? I mean, we got Terrorized Andy. I mean, guys, I could finish up the Holy Grail tonight. Fake low rune. I also might not finish up the Holy Grail, but I could. Terrorized Andy is goated, am I right? There's a... I was like half looking at the screen over here. Got the smoke going for y'all. There you go. You can cheers with that too. It's allowed. We allow that around here. Steve Lusted, welcome in. Yo, yo. Kermit's gonna hop on stream in a little bit. Nice. That Division 2. Checking out for a little bit the other day. Checking out the game when you were playing. Brian said he's trying to get his little one to bed, then hop on and grind. Gotcha. Yeah, my kiddo's she's 7, but I'm like, so when it gets around 9, go ahead and brush your teeth and go to bed, right? Oh, thank you so much, Bulba. Does that say, what did that say? Hold on, we got a $10 dono, Bulba. Oh my god, what's going on, fellas? Why am I keep finding things? That Friday night luck, fellas. Ooh. Passive magic, maybe not the best. Maybe you'd want Java. Hey, skiller, you're always good to get a skiller, right? It's always cool to get a skiller. Fear Productions, welcome in, yo. We'll hop out after that one. Smell is Kermit. Smell is isn't a thing anymore, remember? Tax Cut said he ran out of coffee. 7 o'clock at night, bro. It's the same time everywhere in the world, right? Allegedly. The world's flat, it would be the same time everywhere. Or since it is flat, I mean. Guess I shouldn't get into controversial topics. Will I find Nemo? For sure. Pacheco out. Yeah. Real weird. He was fine the last game, played the whole game, sits out all week for some reason. Pacheco out with a bruised shoulder. A bruised shoulder. What NFL player is out with a bruised shoulder? Like, that had to be like a misprint or something. Like, it must have been like a dislocated shoulder or something that hasn't healed all the way yet. Or a bruise? An NFL player's out with a bruise? This is like... Did I see anything from the Game Awards? I did not. I didn't look into it, didn't watch anything. I didn't think they'd have anything about Diablo 2 there, so it didn't really interest me in any way. I'm kind of joking with that, but no, I didn't really look into it at all. Oh, Grimo, come on, come on, come on. Read a Java. I think there's some, yeah, that's a little champion. These guys are immune to lightning. They're kind of annoying. Like, they get broken, obviously, but when stuff's immune to lightning, they still take forever to kill. Fear Productions did the same thing as what Brian said. As soon as the little ones get tucked into bed, grinding begins. Ooh. And just so we're clear, nah, Brian, that's kind of a funny joke, but I don't want to say it anymore. Just by jumping on to grind, just so we're clear, you mean playing Diablo 2, right? Grinding is super fun. Not when it's Diablo 2, right? I mean, only a tiny funny. Let me turn the camera up just a tad here. Like, almost showing my waistline. The camera's pointing down so low. Because when I raise the table up, if not, it like hits the rafters because I'm so tall. I gotta point it down more so I don't point it so it's not hitting the rafters. You knew I'd go there, yeah. This is the late night. This is the not NSFW stream where I make jokes that are less appropriate than during the day, but still appropriate enough to be allowed on cable television. Dead Parrot, happy Friday. Yeah, I like it. Happy Friday to you and to everyone out there for sure. Smells a thing, get over it. No, yeah, that's just a joke. I don't really care. I think it's awesome because I make up so many funny things like smellas and ogres, and I'm sure there's other things I can't think of offhand. This Wednesday, 24/7 cows. I didn't see a schedule for it. I seen they posted the official days, but I didn't see the schedule. Late night joke, Phil. Yeah, this is where my full sense of humor is unleashed. I become 1% more funny. Ha ha ha. Trash. Shockwave. Just to say, Joe, what's going on? Good evening, Phil. You say good evening to you as well. Man, I gotta do some cleanup in here. I'm too lazy. So lazy. Michael Lim, yeah, Friday Night Fool. You spelled Friday wrong though. It's P-A. Oh no! Totally missed opportunity on my part. Why did I not spell Friday P-H? Really a missed opportunity. Appreciate you guys all hitting the like button too when you hopped in. It's a mega help to the channel. It's like a little thing. It helps just a tiny bit, but all them like button hits over the months and years all really add up. I appreciate you. Fills the open bar. I can't afford to give you guys an open bar. Where the where fill comes out. Nice. Brian says because the boss is busy, we can go wild. Yeah, there is no gal back around tonight. This is true. I generally, well, yeah, it's a pretty safe bet. If I'm streaming on a Friday or Saturday night, usually the wife's not around. I did not. I didn't see the opening for that joke, Kermit. Did not see that opening. Mustang said the snow all melted now. Yeah, had a bunch of snow already, huh? We only had like a quarter inch around here one day. It was here for like 2 or 3 days, I guess. I had to think there for a second, Kermit. The UC Biv. I was like, what is this acronym? I was like, oh, figured it out. Might as well top it off, huh? Need to drink a little bit more here, I think. Mustang says he's a northern Michigan guy. Gotcha. A little bit northern, I should say. Well, actually, probably about mid, but still. Gotcha. Friday. Kermit, I love it. I love it. We ain't getting crazy enough for me to say a swear word or anything, Kermit, but... Well, actually, if you spell it with PH, it wouldn't be a swear word anymore, would it? So I could say it fine. Technically. What zone am I doing? Letter L. Right now, Terrorized is like the Cold Plains cave. So I'm just like spamming Bishi Bosh right here. Because, I mean, obviously Terrorized, he's like the highest level monster you can be in the game. And he's like right there on the map I have, so. Interior, Man-Catcher, not Ethereal. You know what? I'm going to check this just because I could upgrade it if it rolled crazy. Just kind of for the lulls. But also, technically, I could get lucky and find something insane, so. Alright, Fear Productions will be back. Nice. Just Say Joe says lots of his relatives live in Michigan. Nice. It's a wonderful place, right? Michigan's got a little bit of everything. We obviously have like the UP that's like looks like Alaskan wilderness. We've got like Detroit, Flint, like city areas, obviously. A lot of city areas around the suburbs and stuff. But yeah, we have the whole suburban area, and then we've got there's a lot of cool stuff in Michigan. Obviously, I don't know if you heard about these lakes that are kind of like by Michigan. So that's kind of neat, right? A lot of water. We're never gonna get thirsty because like 2/3 of the entire world's fresh water is around me right now. So. Ohio, come on. G-Stacks, yo! Is it worth farming lower cross for Burr? If you're single player offline, I would say yeah. I'm just joking, by the way, Joe. I don't really have anything against Ohio. Unless we're talking sports. And then I'll sports trash talk y'all to Kingdom Come, right? Well, that's sports trash talk. That's fine. All right, it is superior. You could Larzik it for 4 sockets, so I mean, if it was a useful superior, I don't know. That's like an unuseful superior. Got legs, bro. Ooh. Ooh. The difference, if you hold your arm back here, it's like, dude, you got no muscle. You flex on this side. Look at that rip, Phil. You gotta flex closer to the camera. Science. Been fishing on Lake Huron for a few times. Nice, nice. Haven't done a ton of fishing lately. In the last, like, I used to fish a lot when I was like younger. My grandpa was big into fishing, had boat and stuff, and go out walleye fishing and stuff. Cool. Yeah, yeah. We got like 1 minute, and we were gonna have the Moo Moo farm here. So why don't I just go ahead and grab a leg? Oop, where am I going? Yeah, Brian, that did kind of cross my mind when I was saying I could read it technically because it's not a swear word. That kind of did cross my mind. I'm gonna be honest, Brian. Smolps up a little bit ago said just dropped an Oma rune in Trav. What beer? Just generic beer. It's just beer. B-E-E-R. Nothing special. My game is very choppy. Anyone else having these problems, or is that just one person having internet issues? Let's see, Mike Cows. So Gulzar might be taking a nap here in a second. Cows, you know what I should do? I should go get a cold, because for cows you really do not need the prayer like mercenary and stuff, so everyone else is smooth. All right, appreciate you guys answering that. Yeah, so it might be an internet issue on your end there, whoever that was. Sorry, my apologies. Let me go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go get the cold. I think even wasting the time to go get a cold mercenary for this, just for these runs, is gonna be worth it. Looks a little back and forth, so we got a couple people saying choppy and then a couple people saying it's fine, so make sure. Okay, hit seam. Sure. I guess we'll just leave the same gear on. No, I would never play hardcore off stream. Never ever, Pentagram. Wicked Ball says it's doing the same over on Twitch. Yeah, I'm not sure, because a lot of people are saying they're not having any issue of any kind. And there's a couple people saying looks fine to me, says Sasquatch. So it's real back and forth, huh? Yeah, I don't know. If like 25% of the people are choppy and then 75% are fine, I don't know if there's really anything I can do about it. I go. What? That's okay. Mommy was having somebody come pick up like shoes or something. I'm not sure. Don't worry. Did it just happen? I didn't hear anything. Let me check this JMod real quick. All right, I gotta go check. So I'll be back in 30 seconds, but I will. We don't even need that up there because I'll be BRB. Leave you with the printer, a zoomed in printer. Actually, let me fix this printer real quick. Why is the printer cam? Let me fix the printer cam a little bit. This is mega important. We gotta have a good printer cam. Oh, oh. There we go, fellas. Oh, that's as far down as it goes. That'll be fine. There. I gotta go check. Someone rang the doorbell or something. I'll be BRB 30 seconds.
Fine. Yeah, fine.
Sorry. But you guys did get to see the printer, and the view count on my stream went up because I put up the printer again, so. Exhausted from running all the way up there. Boy, stuff's going crazy right now. Sorry, Val. I need to take another drink of beer because I'm tired. Ed, whoa, that is one fine printer. I love it with the pH too. Sasquatch Slammering. Exhausted. I did too much work today. I'm so tired. Sasquatch hammering some of them emotes over on Twitch. I do love that Twitch allows you the animated emotes and YouTube doesn't. I'm gonna be honest. Boy, I feel like I'm out of shape. I did just do like 110 flights of stairs this morning and then change some breaks, so. All right, now I'm faking. I'm not really tired anymore, but I felt like I should keep going along with it. Everyone's like, no, where'd the printer go? Bring back the printer. Oh, Biv. Unofficial Cody. Thank you for the $2. Chug, 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 he says.
Unofficial Cody Biv donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Chug.
There's one chug? Chug? I'll do a little chug for a super chat. I'm not gonna get too crazy, but a little chug. Ooh, thanks for the $2 super chat, Cody. Boo. More of a big swig, I guess you'd call it. Bad precedents to set. Take a big drink for a super chat. That's fine. That's all I was gonna say. For $2, you want me to shotgun a whole beer? Like, boy, bro, come on. I gotta go see Sanchez tomorrow. Probably can't get too crazy. Bad precedents to set, huh? Like great precedents. So you're telling me you're a paid drinker. What does that mean? Well, people pay me money and I drink. Really? Don't people usually have to pay to do that? Yeah. Stairs are tough, Ming. Yeah, I kind of like doing stairs just because I feel like the stair climber, I can really control like how high my heart rate gets and how much cardio I'm really getting like all at once and stuff. I guess that doesn't sound right the way I'm explaining it. Okay, because like there's like walking, and at some point you're walking and then you can't really walk any faster. You have to like run or jog, right? And you can't really jog any slower if you start getting tired. You just have to walk. And I feel like there's a large difference. Like if you're not great at cardio, there's a large difference between walking as fast as you can and then running as slow as you can. Like there's a big gap there, I feel. Just in my sweet Phil opinion. Nick P, welcome in over on Twitch. Welcome in. Ah, my health doesn't regenerate anymore at all because I don't have the prayer thing up. Well, I feel like in most cases we'll be fine. Ancient Tunnel's still good to run. Yeah, I mean, they're equal to what they were before, right? So, yeah, they're still a good place to run for cold builds and stuff, for sure. Kermit's getting choppy. Yeah, sorry, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Because I actually, while I'm streaming, like right now, I actually have both my streams up and running. Like I can actually, I'm literally watching my literal stream live while it's streaming. So it's not choppy on either one of mine. So like I'm sending the signal out to YouTube, it's sending it out to YouTube, and then I'm watching it on YouTube on my screen. And it's not choppy at all. So it's just got to be somebody else or something. Mostly it's chat's fault. That's what I want to get. That's what I want to say. I just want to make sure you guys understand it's chat's fault for sure. 100%. Smooth Riker, welcome in. Most people can't run under 145 BPM beats per minute. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my cardio is definitely up a little better now. Maybe I could start like running again. I've never really liked running a ton. But maybe if my cardio's up better, I could actually run. Because usually I was so bad that I could only run like a quarter mile, and I'd have to like walk for like an eighth of a mile, and then I could start running again because I'd catch my breath. But yeah. Wait, I got this on players 7 or 8 or something, right? Yeah, okay. Making sure. I was like, it feels like it. Like I'm not killing very fast, so it feels like it's got to be 7 or 8. But yeah. Oh no, he got skipped at the printer. Oh boy, that's the worst time for that to happen. Now you just got this boring, like bald old man playing video games instead of that amazing printer. Kevin said he found his first Shaco after weeks or maybe even months of farming. Congrats on that one. The big boost, and it's one of them ones you never find until you find it, right? Science. And then it seems like they start dropping everywhere, but that first one just takes forever. Kevin S says like button smashed. Ooh. Of course you did, Kevin, because you are a legend. Ooh. Love it. Appreciate you. Am I in the chat? Yeah. Carl is in the chat. That's Carl with a K too. I got a buddy that's Carl with a K. Walking Dude says, evening, Phil, happy Friday. Ooh, artisans, nice. Yeah, happy Friday to you as well, dude who is walking. Troy, nice. Troy says, Phil night stream, what a treat. Nice, appreciate it. Yeah, it's uncommon, but I figured I'd every once in a while, you know, once a month or something, you know, whenever I can, sneak in a night stream, you know. Ooh, blocking, not even deflecting, actually. It was 1/5 of the way to a J-mod. Well, maybe not even. We'll call it 1/8 of the way. Pick me pentagram says got a grief recently. Barb's loving it. Yeah, grief is wild when you get that. It's such a step up. It's could be one of the largest step ups for any like characters in the game. Getting your first grief. Pyramid says I'm older than you. Got hair. Man, if you're older than me, you should be wise enough to know that hair is for chumps. Wasting all your money on shampoo and haircuts. Oh my gosh. And combs. And I don't know. Other things that you do with hair. I don't know. Right. Okay, yeah, got you. That makes complete sense. Yeah, when I get Saffron, actually, when I get to, I didn't even know that really that was the point to where you just get, but I did know that, but I didn't officially know it because, oopsie, I literally on the stair climber I do at the gym, I just was like, yeah, okay, if I get to 150, right around 150, if I hover right there, I'll start to like breathe harder, start sweating. And it feels okay, but anything over that 152, 153, 154, 155, I start to like, you know, just suffer. So I try to keep it, I always try to keep it like 140, and then I get up to like 150, and when it goes over 150, I slow it down one notch till it drops down under like to 140, and then I step it back up to the higher setting again and get, so actually that's dead nuts on. $19, yeah, I mean, usually if I was online, I'd keep it, but is D2 online down? I have no idea. I don't play online a ton, unless it's ladder reset. I play ladder resets, but Daddy J, ooh. But yeah, I'm not playing online right now, so I didn't even check, to be honest. Okay, emo boy. Well, you know. Yeah, there you go, Saffron. Yeah, having hair, all the electricity damage, or all the electricity wasted blow drying your hair. I seen someone ask about my Nova damage. Well, it gets a little higher when I battle load her up, but so 46 there. But then you got this. I got the whole self-wielded infinity setup, so tons of minus resistance there. Gotta take another drink. Getting parched over here. Oh, sorry, Carl up here a minute ago said 6 ohms, 3 lows, 4 is, 2 sirs, 2 gulls, only 1 burr out of popples. I'm sure you're talking about LK, right? I mean, that's pretty, it depends over how much time I might have missed. My apologies if I missed how much time that was over, but that's a lot of stuff though. If that was over any reasonable amount of time, I mean, that's pretty solid for LK. The burr rune from LK isn't particularly common, so online is working. Good. Where did the bots go? What do you? Yeah, I guess the. Oh no, I got the Nightbots going over on YouTube. I'm not sure. What do you mean exactly, Wicked? Do you mean like the Nightbot things and stuff, or? Oh no, on D2R. Oh, all the bots on D2R are gone, is what you're saying? Interesting. Yeah, I did, Den. I did see that the event's returning. Was there an actual? Someone said that 24-hour cows was coming up. I think Brian maybe on YouTube. Did they have an official list of what day is what? Because I didn't see that yet. I didn't see a list of what's coming on what day and stuff like that. Speaking of the bot there. Scott, when farming, will all the best stuff be gold? Shaco Viper Magic or green? Will all. You can't in D2, it's not like other games where it's like, oh, at some point end game you only want to pick up these one type of items. For the most part, it's going to be, I mean, it's so hard to explain in D2 because any type of item could be awesome. Like this great poleaxe right here. It's not ethereal, so you can pick it up and see it's not ethereal. I already know I would want this to be ethereal. 4 sockets in it. You can make like an insight, or if it's ethereal, it could be a base for infinity. It's only got 2, so unfortunately. But plus like gold, like yellow things like this could be a 5 to tornado for the druid. It's only got 1 to druid skills, but if it had 2 to druid skills with 3 to tornado, so like literally there's really not an item type that has no chance of being good. Like when you're talking specifically whites, greens, the set items, the rares, like every single one could be something amazing. So it's really hard to explain. You can't just go ahead and say like, oh, only the uniques are good end game. You know what I mean? You can't really do stuff like that for D2. Atomic, good luck today. Drops are coming. Appreciate you. Hopefully, I already had a bunch of stuff early on, to be honest. Ooh, 7 magic find, but it's a grand charm, unfortunately. Terrorized Cow King just drops Titans. Nice. So yeah, Terrorized Cow's online right now, apparently. Or maybe you're probably running the same thing I am, actually. Never mind. Good call on that one, Phil. You're in desperate need of Enigma, Carl says, but he doesn't. He's choking on the idea of cubing up all those runes. Yeah. I've definitely done it before, so I would say it's probably worth it. Enigma is so sick, right? Trash can't wait for the all-night gambling. Let's see. Ed L. We'll go with Ed L. Says Blizzard should have a sweet fill day and let you schedule the terror zones. Oh my gosh. It would just be terrorized, 24-hour terrorized cold plains. So you could just run Bishi-Bashi nonstop. Bishi-Bashi. Not Bishi-Bash. Bishi-Bashi. John says, hit that like button. Ooh, yeah, YouTubers, make sure you hit that like button for me. Fellas, I'm sure you guys already did because y'all are such legends. And if you forgot, no big deal. Except, like, hit that button, right? Oh, what? My God. Wicked Plumber, being the beast that he is. Thank you so much, man. A bazillion for 20 gifted YouTube Slayerships. Ooh. Thank you so much, Wicked Plumber. My man. Anyone who just got those gifted memberships, you seen Cody B slamming in there. That's the Wicked Plumber emote. that's how you know you're a big deal. That's the Wicked Plumber emote. Make sure you slam some of those for me. And once again, Wicked Plumber, thank you so much, my dude, for supporting the channel. I would say it means a lot, but it means more than that. It means everything. Appreciate you. It starts December 12th. Dem Sandy Crystals. Yeah, I did see it's the day it started and ended, but I didn't see the list of what was happening each day, I guess. And I didn't know if they were going to have an official list, like, ahead of time, like a schedule, I guess I'm trying to say, yeah? Okay, so yeah, you kind of copy pasted there what it said on the post, so gotcha. Yeah, I haven't seen an official schedule yet for the 22 Days of Terror, and I don't remember if they do an official schedule or not, so hopefully. Oh, Dark Moon coming with a Twitch Prime sub over on Twitch, obviously. I mean, I guess you have to do Twitch Prime subs on Twitch, right? They can't come from YouTube. Thank you so much, Dark Moon Slayer, for that Bezos subscription. Let me try to catch up on some of these. I got way behind in the comments over here. Let me try to catch up super quick. God says, what color does a Viper Magi be? It's a unique, so it's like the gold. The like brown gold, not like the yellow. It's not a rare. It's this color, the color of the Griffin's eye words. Sometimes it confuses people, like especially if they don't, you know. So I just wanted to make sure I got the color through, or whatever you want to call it, right? Fear Productions found my first Geeds, he says up here a minute ago, behind the Wicked Plumbers 20 gifted memberships. Nice. First Geeds is always cool. It's a good, easy magic find. Congrats on that one. Exclamation Sork. You want to see like the build, I'm guessing, Babashisha? I do have a link to it on my YouTube stream, like in the description, but there isn't like a description on Twitch, so I couldn't link it there. But I got the full build in a YouTube video on my channel. If you just type Sweetfill Nova Sorceress like in the search on YouTube, it'll pop right up, I'm sure. Let me move these over here. Set that there for a minute. That'll be fine. All right, let's get back down, catch back up here. It'd be better if terror zones were triggered by farming specific items. Let's see, Saffron. Specific items. So you want it to be like, kind of like in Diablo 4, how you go farm stuff up and then you go fight Dario type of thing. I personally don't like that, because then you have to, you know, it's like you're going to work, you know, like that's, I remember I talked about that kind of the other day, but you know, kind of like, I don't know. It would kind of seem like I might like something like that, because I do farm keys at the beginning of ladder. I guess if you could get farm stuff, but you also have the opportunity to find like high runes wherever you're farming the stuff or things you need, I guess. Not so it's like, go do this and you only get this thing, you know? Like imagine if you farmed keys. Okay, that's a perfect example, Phil. I'm so smart. Nobody likes farming the summoner, right? You kill the summoner, you never find anything good. That would be rough. Real rough. Oh. Yeah, like how you do Ubers. Yeah. Well, as long as it's farming in some manner that you could actually find other things. Okay, so hear me out. And I haven't thought it out, so it might not be a good idea. You take the standard of heroes and you go into an area and you just like activate it, and that terrorizes that area for that game. Right? Guys, everything's fixed. You can pick your terror zone and it finds a use for the standard of heroes, am I right? Shifty Max says, Swiss drop incoming. That'd be sick. 24/7 Den of Evil. Gross. Den of Evil. Just because the Den, it only has that one. Oh. 675 dusk with 3 sockets ethereal. 3 sockets ethereal. I mean, it's a good treachery base. What else would you use that for, you guys? Like besides treachery, it's just treachery, right? I'm not forgetting anything. It's just treachery, right? Let me think about that for a second. Sometimes I feel like I overlook stuff or think past. You know what I'm saying? Our son Good's Booba. We'll go Booba, I guess. Do you know what is the purpose of this event if they restart seasons January anyways? It's just kind of a thing to do a thing that's not duress. Yeah. Let me just check. Maybe we'll... Ethereal Dragon. There you go. Yeah. Maybe we'll hang on to it. Carl, by the way, what's the music in the background? This guy is N&M Creations. They don't really have real names per se. All the songs are called like metal backing track in B minor and stuff like that. Like that's the names of them. Link at the very bottom of very bottom of the description to this guy's YouTube page, where you could, if you were slaying demons and stuff, you could listen to the exact same music. If you want to, I can tell you that there's only a couple playlists I really listen to, due to a few different like YouTube AI problem, copyright issue type of deals. But I could tell you which ones I listen to if you really wanted to know. We'll just throw that out, whatever. How rare is Earth Spirit? Found one of those. Earth Spirit. So that is a Earth Spirit. I'm thinking Spirit Keeper, Earth Spirit. That's got to be that's our Druid helm, right? Earth Spirit. I think it's kind of rare. I can't fully remember what it is, to be honest. Fred wants the funk playlist. Maybe a little bit later. I don't know. Wait, wasn't I looking at... Oh, yeah, I was going to grab this real quick. Scott said he found a whiz spike. Should he give up the plus skills from the spirit? It's a very tough call. Very tough. It's gonna be very situationally dependent. I'm gonna be honest. Like probably, very hard to say. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe. Depending on what your gear is, if you throw it on and it doesn't help you get to a break point, I definitely would not use it. But if you need a bunch of resistance, if like your resistance is your like bad spot, then I would use it. It's literally like 50-50 to me. So depending on what you're doing. Or what you want to do also. Oh, appreciate, was that Cody B? Appreciate you, yeah. Exclamation music. I forgot about the Nightbot commands. Yeah, you can just hammer those in there and it'll come up with things. Good call. Appreciate you. Do you like black metal? First of all, I'll start off by saying this. I'm not great at genreing bands and stuff. Black metal, I would say generally probably not, but it wouldn't be one of my go-tos, I guess you could say. I listen to a weird variety of stuff, kind of, sort of. Not that weird, but a little weird. Bawinator, yo, what's going on? What is up? There's like 4 people who are mods on my channel that they hop in and say what's up and they ask you guys to hit the like button. And I appreciate you. Ooh. True legend, Bawinator. Norawi, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. I need a Tomb of Town portal. Go slay some cows. Ooh. Wolvie, whoa, welcome in. What's going on? Good to see you. Ooh, there's a lot of cows over here. Kind of a good thing. You like the density, right? Spirit Keeper doesn't seem overly impressive. One druid. Yeah, I think it's one of those ones that's rare, but not good. There's a lot of those in D2, right? Things that are super rare, but you're like, I would rather use a Shaco or something like that. So, why is first time seeing Jay Bawinator? The particular person is not in here very often. They are a big deal, though. Let's see. Never sure what, let's see. I guess it's fine. That is my sister. I'm always never sure, you know, I don't want to divulge too much over the internet to random strangers, but I think it's fine. I'd say usually she's working all day, right, when I'm streaming. She's not a degenerate like you guys. Watching live streams all day at work. I wasn't sure how funny that was going to sound when I said it, and it was super funny when I said it. She's not a degenerate like all you. I'm so proud of myself right now. Who turned you on to Diablo 2? So let's see, where do I start? I know where to start, but I just don't know if I'm gonna make it the short version or the long version. Pretty much there was a group of people I started hanging out with. So all summer I'd hang out with these people for a few years, and then one year it was like I was over and we would just go hang out at their house all the time, like, and you know, there was like 15 of us. And then I walked by like their brother's bedroom and he was playing some game, like, and I was like, what is that? And then all of a sudden, like, one of my other friends was in there watching it. So all of a sudden we went over to hang out with these people, you know, my friends pretty much. And then we were like 4 of us dudes were in there like watching and like playing this game with their brother. And they're like, you are an idiot. You guys are losers. Get out of here. So that's when I first played. And then a couple of my friends got it and I played it with them. And then I finally got it myself when the expansion came out and I bought the battle chest. He hasn't moved for hours. What game is that? Yeah. He would play this. He would play for like, yeah, all day. He would play so long that he actually played online. He played on West Coast, so that because you know, he would play all night and then, you know, he wouldn't wake up till like noon. So the West Coast people would just start waking up and then he could play till like 5 in the morning. when they all played, you know, because he stayed up all night playing. And then actually I started playing West Coast because he played West Coast, and you know, I was like, oh, you play West Coast, so I will too. So Shifty says basically the same way I started playing. Bonnier says try to support when I can. I definitely should do it more. Proud of your stream, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, why don't you show my stream at work? Show it to all your coworkers and stuff. You should just be watching my stream at work, really. What you should be doing. I mean, if I was your favorite brother, you would, but if you loved me, you would. Carl says, dude, why do I love watching you all the time? Oh, appreciate you. Dabrowski's the first, but I like watching me even more. Appreciate you. Yeah, Dabrowski's awesome. He obviously, you know, or whatever, he had to take a step away from it, or had to, or wanted to. Not 100% sure on the situation for him, but yeah, Dabrowski's awesome, and glad you like the stream. Boy, I'm about to. What are your thoughts on the full Foadin? Jennifer. With the max conviction combo with attraction of the start ladder. So full conviction Foadin with a trapper to start ladder. I mean, it would definitely work out like great. I think Fist of the Heavens. Let's see. I actually haven't done a ladder start Foadin before, so I can't give you 100% certainty. But endgame Foadin is nasty. And I'm pretty sure Foadin on a playthrough is nasty as well. So I think it's a great choice. Great choice. Quintinity, report streamer for being toxic. I think you're talking about when I said a minute ago that chat was a bunch of degenerates. Atomic talking about watching someone play and they haven't moved for so many hours. Like, yeah, that's how I remember learning about it, right? Famous YouTuber brother. Yeah. Famous who? Am I on Discord? Yeah, I got a link in the description, or exclamation Discord. You can get a link to the Discord. Refilling my cup real quick. This is the most important part of the stream. Nothing's more important. Did his name have llama in it? I must have missed the reference there. My apologies, Ed. Fred said, I'd just like to know who the channel legends are, bro. Yeah. Who's this random person who's a mod and you've never seen them before? Yeah. Oopsie. Yeah, that's my favorite mod. Pay her double what I pay G-Stacks, so 2 times as much. She doesn't even have to show up. Wicked Plumber said he needs some crazy stories about Phil. Get out of here. I don't even have any crazy stories. No crazy stories. $7:42. We got a little bit more time here, yeah. Trash. Yeah, I have heard of that story. I didn't think it was Diablo 2 though. I think it was some other game. But I did hear that story of, yeah, he was just playing nonstop for so many hours he just died. Costa if time. We'll go with Costa. Sometimes my reading skills and comprehension skills aren't the greatest, so I'm trying to play and read, but promoting drinking and playing D2, my kind of stream. I mean, promoting drinking, I would call that a bit of a stretch, but I don't think there's anything wrong with having some drinks on a Friday night with the boys. Am I right, fellas? Getting locked in the bathroom. Oh, that is a good story. I don't know. I would say Bondnator might know a couple of them, but yeah, getting locked in the bathroom story is pretty funny. Really, the funny part of it was the timing. The timing. Dark Moon says, cheers. Yeah, cheers to that one. We'll throw out a cheers to everybody. Thank you for YouTubers hitting the like button. Twitch, thank you guys just for joining us here on a wonderful Friday night. Ooh. Yeah, Jennifer, hardcore D2 drinking, hardcore D2 and drinking, not a great idea, right? True story. So, locked in the bathroom story. You guys are going to like this one, so. I don't know where I was or what I was doing, but I went out somewhere partying, came home. I was probably like 22, still living with my parents. Or maybe I was back living with my parents. I don't remember. But anyways, so I was well into my adulthood living with my parents. And it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, right? I come home. Obviously, I got to go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom and you know, I go to leave and I turn the handle and I just hear this crunching sound. And I'm like, what the heck was that? And I turn the handle back the other way. It crunches more. I'm like, so I turn it a little bit more and it just crunches even more. So everything inside the whole mechanism just nuked itself. So here I am, 3 o'clock in the morning, locked in the bathroom, right? And I didn't really know what to do. So, and I'm at my parents' house, you know, I live with my parents. So I call the parents' house phone, right? My mom answers and I'm like, Mom. So I'm like, I don't know what happened, but I'm like locked in the bathroom. And she didn't know where I was because I didn't think about it. You know, I called her from my cell phone in the bathroom. And she gives the phone to my dad after saying a few things. And I'm like, I'm downstairs in the bathroom. And she's like, what does that mean? Like she didn't realize I was home. She thought I was somewhere else. And then I had to like say paragraphs to explain to my dad, like, I'm literally in the house right now downstairs, and pretty much told him the story I just told you. And he came down and he had to physically like bust the door in to get me out. So that's a good story. Kind of funny. So we feel too strong. Yeah, I mean, it could happen to any of us, right? I mean, it was probably like probably like a 60-year-old door or something. And it was like super cheap back then too, probably, huh? So like a 60-year-old, like super cheap door. What are you gonna do, huh? Ooh, let's go ahead and. Well, yeah, that's the locked in the bathroom story. Okay, let's go ahead and use a potion and then bam up some Nova. Accidental Hulk, yeah. Yeah, I blame it more on the door being super old than me being super strong. All I did was turn the handle the proper amount of rotation, you know what I mean? I didn't like turn it around 4 times or anything, am I right? I just turned it regularly. The feeling and the thought that goes through your head when you hear a sound like that, when you turn the handle, that you are like, what the F? Like, what the F was that? There's no way. And yeah. Not only me, there's no way I'm the only person that got locked in the bathroom in their entire life. And most other people's was probably way worse. Because mine, the old door broke. There's probably people that really called their parents like, I'm locked in the bathroom. And they're like, did you try unlocking the door? And they're like, oh, okay. You know it happened. Just like, you know, 3 margaritas down, just like some woman mad at their ex, like, you know, we were together 3 months, you meant everything to me, just ham boned, and then just like can't figure out how to open a door, right? Did I find a high rune while locked in? No, I did not. Biglet, yo. Yep, night stream. Crazy, I know. Night stream, and we got terrorized cows, and up next is terrorize Andy. So it's gonna be a good night. Trash is like, yep. No one else had that happen ever. Absolutely nobody. Couldn't have happened to anyone else ever. Tax Cut said the door jammed in an airport one time for him. Yeah. There was actually, Ballinator, you don't even know about this story that I'm about to tell. I actually did get locked in a similar situation in a stall in a bathroom. I don't know how old I was. Let's see, how old would I have been? I don't even remember if I was 15 or 18 or something. And I had to go down under the door. Because I don't know, in the other countries it might sound confusing, but stalls in the United States, there's like this much, probably, depending on the stall, like a foot to like a foot and a half of gap at the bottom. Probably like a foot, we'll call it usually. So I had to go, and I was like, oh, brush my, all right, let's go. So that did happen to me as well one time. Yeah, wicked ball over on Twitch here says, yeah, he had a cousin that happened to him. Yeah, happens to the best of us, right? Getting stuck in 2 bathrooms. Yeah, I had to one up you. Yeah, I didn't get stuck in 1. I had to get stuck in 2. Real quick second. The boss, Gelback, messaging me. Super important. When the wife sends you a message, you answer. Am I right, fellas? You guys know how it is. You guys know how it is. Roasted Raccoon says, am I the only one experiencing running faster when zoomed in? That's got to be a it's got to be an optical illusion, right? I would assume. Kermit, don't ask her about the emo hair. Come on, what's going on here? Try to pull the door open instead of push it. Yeah, that's what it was. That's exactly what it was. Notes from, oh, the rest of the name's cut off. Notes from Denmark, maybe? I see DE, and I noticed he got DKK, which is Danish kroner crowns or something like that. Whenever YouTube gets around to actually sending it in here. Love this song. He had the long hair and would do a hair flip to get it out of his eyes. Dude, that was actually, hold on a second. Do I still have that scene? Hold on a second. There's the printer. Oh no, I don't have it here. Rats. I thought I used to have a scene with a picture of me with the long. Hold on a second. Ballinator, you're gonna appreciate this one, and everybody who's super cool is gonna appreciate this one as well. Like this. All right. Move this over here.
Notes from Deliverance donated 100 Danish kroner through Super Chat.
Ah.
Your rock bro, thanks for all the good tips.
Appreciate you for the 100 Danish crowns, I believe is what that was. But yeah, check that one out. Ballinator, check it out. Look at this hair. Ooh, look at it. Tell me that's not sick. With that sick Atreyu shirt, I wish so bad I still had that. It would be so tight, because I'm like 40 pounds heavier now than I was back then, but maybe not 40, but oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, see, the thing is I didn't like go bald. I just decided I wanted to shave my head. I'm not really bald. I just shaved my head because I wanted to. Oh, love it. Where was I here? Oh, Jennifer said she came home from a party. All the pipes were broken. Uh-oh, I'm about... Sorry, real awkward. I realized out of context you didn't know what was going on. I had a sneeze sneak up on me right there. And there's nothing I could do. My apologies. Where was I? Oh yeah, your whole house was flooding, water pouring out of the walls. Oh my gosh, yeah, I've heard stories like that, and that's terrifying. Terrifying. What do you think is better way to get a Griffins? Farm it or get the runes to buy one? Oh, astronomically easier to get the runes to trade for one. Astronomically faster to do that online. For sure. Chat made me pull my hair out. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh, my apologies, getting behind in the comments over here. Phil struggling to read. What's going on? I must have missed some comments up higher. Stuttered much here, Phil. My apologies. Some of these comments are like out of context. I think they don't make any sense to me, so my apologies. And if I don't understand it, something I don't read it. So my apologies, fellas. Some of these YouTube comments. Whoop. Zaral Tool. By the way, the whole thing about me shaving my head, but I could grow all my hair back, that was just like a complete lie. Just so you know, that was just joke. Just joking. Super bald. Super bald. Is Terrax Andy better in Nightmare or Hell? Oh, definitely Hell. Definitely Hell for sure. Add the skater shoes and always the rock t-shirts. I got a pair of DCs that I cut the grass in, my old pair of DCs, and I got a new pair of DCs I wear around a couple years. When they wear out, those will be my new grass cutting shoes. Yeah. Oh, a jewel. Come on. 4015. Dude, I want to find something sick. And then just like lose my mind. With my sisters here, like, what is this idiot doing? Everyone in chat's like, oh my god, I can't believe it. She's, I don't know. Good old race flight, huh? Yeah, that's one of those semi-rare ones that never quite makes it. Not quite there. Been waiting all stream to show the emo Phil. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Saffron says you'd be surprised how many people cope like that. Oh no, I am bald by choice. Yeah. All I have to do for you guys to know that I'm not bald by choice is go like this. And you can just see like a straight line right here. Notes of Deliverance says he's lives in Denmark, originally from Czech Republic. Nice. Nice. Oh, you know what I should do? Maybe a little bit. Well, I gotta put the kid to bed. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe I could pop on some GeoGuessr here a little bit later. And I can be like, all right, who lives in this country? I can't tell what country I'm in. He's sick. Moxie, appreciate you. You love the content lived here on YouTube. That's funny. Appreciate you. What level's cows? I used to farm there a lot. Let's see, cows. Is cows 82? I believe, or is it 83? I know it's not 85. This right here is I'm doing terrorized cows, so it's, you know, it's terrorized level 89 or 96 is a little different, but I think standard cow, excuse me, standard cows is 82. I think. Late night GeoGuessr stream, maybe. Saffron says he thinks it's 82, 81, definitely not 85. Yeah, so low 80s it sounds like for sure. That's got to be something you could probably find on the Google machine pretty easy, right? Ral Rune. Where we at? 1 minute to 8 o'clock. Boy, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get out of here. Did I can't remember. It was Terrorized Andy. Did I hear correctly that it's like players 3 is perfectly fine for running Terrorized Andy? You essentially get 100% drop rate no matter what. I think I remember that correctly. Wonder if I should respec. Real quick here. I mean, since I'm doing this, let's go like this. How fast can I? I'm not even gonna use that, but fire bolt and meteor. 18 more skills. Warmth? Where do I put the rest of them at? I don't remember. Why do I have so many points? Sure. It's been a while. Boy, if only I had another. Try it with no teleport. Ooh, hard pass. Is Terrorized Andy worth doing on players 1 if weak? Yeah, I would say you want to do Terrorized Andy for sure. For sure. Ooh. No sockets in that, whatever. I should probably throw it in the stash somewhere else. Yeah, Undead Arrow. Yeah, I totally respec the fire super quick. Make it happen. Probably a waste of time. I probably shouldn't even battle order up, to be honest. Swap to the crossbow sorceress. I mean, that'd be sick. That's a little. I'd have to do a little too much transferring of stuff. Oh, Oculus got me. Oh, not ethereal. Some good old Sandstorm Treks second run Terrorized Andy. Yeah. Let's see what we got. 65, 163s. 13. I got better than that. Still cool though. Still cool. 20 attack rating by itself. Get out of here real quick. Drink some burr. Fred kind of agreeing here. Oh wait, no. Saffron, I mean. Saying that Terrorized Andy still worth it on even on P1. She's susceptible to fire. Yeah, she's got a worse fire res or whatever. Yeah, that is the exact reason why I swapped to it for sure. For sure. Is there a way to copy someone else's single player characters to your account? ASD. There kinda is, yeah. You can like if you have a friend that has the game, you can just save the character files to like a USB drive, and then you just take the USB drive to your house, stick it in the computer, copy and paste, and save it into your save folder, and boom, you're done. That easy. Oop. What? Jaco. Not even a 6th item drop. Jeez. Sipping on a burr, right? Yeah. Oh, Kermit saying cows was the highest level pre-LOD. That would make sense. That's probably why everybody always only ran cows all the time, I guess. Is that what you're talking about, Kermit, or? Huh. Rune staff. That's the skull collector, right? Yeah. Risk It says you can actually just email them or send them over just Discord or something. Gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, you can email. Yeah, I guess it didn't really. I've never done it, so but that does make sense. Yeah, just any way you can send any file in the world, you could just easily send these little tiny save files. Yeah. Brisket said he'd like to start doing. Oh, ASD, I mean. Like to start doing solo, but just too lazy. Yeah. I mean, you could always too, like, you can. There's a website where it's like an online hero editor, and you can literally just like create a character. Like, let's say you wanted to play single player and you wanted to get out and find stuff, but you didn't want to have to like just go. You didn't want to play through the whole game and then, you know, find a spirit sword and this and that. You can just go to the hero editor and boop, 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 and make what you want. So remember Jamela. What about, I don't really remember. Are you talking about, I don't really remember what you're talking about there, Trippy. Boy, only not even full 6 items. I have to turn the players count up here. Discount Mang songs to Saffron. Nice. Ah, Cat, what's going on? What's up? What's up? Appreciate the reminder on the name. You know my struggles with pronouncing names of people. Oh, it was an editor. Okay. No, I guess I obviously don't remember it then, huh, Trippy? Yeah. Now that you mention it, I do remember people talking about that now. But no, I didn't. I never used that. What's my preferred beer? I don't have like one preferred beer. Like, I'll just pretty much any of the like standard American like beers I'll drink like when I'm just like having one or two here. If I go out to a restaurant or something and I'm just having like one beer or something, you know, I'll have different. If you're talking like craft stuff, stouts and porters are my favorite, but those are like, you get a 22 ounce of like some kind of stout, and that's like you're just having that one, right? Like, you're not buying a 24 pack of like some thick ass like 11% stout, you know what I mean? So, and then like generic American lagers, like They all kind of taste the same, let's be honest. Sugary Phil, how are you? What's going on? This guy. The Hutch. Danish Khan said running some Terrorize Andy himself on the PS5. Nice. Yeah, I mean Terrorize Andy pops up if you're on playing, you gotta hit it right. For sure. Thoughts on Miller High Life? See, I hated Miller High Life, but I had Miller High Life when I was like 19, and then it was like stuck in my head how bad it was. And then I had one like more recently, like maybe in the last year or two, and I was like, oh, this tastes just like every other beer, but just like 2% different. When you drink a beer, you never stop at one. Yeah. I mean, that can't be all the time, right? I mean, you go out to dinner and you just eat and have a beer and then you leave and go do whatever you're doing. I mean, I don't know. There's got to be some time you only drank one beer, right? Got to be. 2% better makes all the difference. Oh, let's go. Is it, fellas? Fellas, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Unidentified Wisp projector. Let's go. I'll save my boy real quick. Kasim. Dun 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 dun. Wisp. Boom. Oh, let's go. That was only 5% fit, me over exaggerating. Let's go. I started to fake my reaction and then it became real. I was faking at first, but it was so hype while I was faking that it just became a real reaction. Let's go, baby. One left. Yeah, now it's just Tyrael's, fellas. All right. So I know everybody else finds these all the time, but apparently I only find them once in a while. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Terrorized Andy pays off again. All right. So sick. So sick. I told you guys I'm completing that Grail tonight. Tonight. Oh man. Wispy. Tyrael's within 5 runs. A lot of people calling Tyrael's instantly, huh? Oh. I mean, I need to go get my other mercenary back here. I'm about to get killed and I'm not paying attention here. The death mask always gets me. It got me at first. I was like, wait a second. It's not Andaro's Visage. Gets me every time. Not literally every time, but fear production. I believe Terrorized Andy is just on single player right now. Yeah. Yes, Jennifer. Yeah. The Tyrael's Might is the only item remaining on the Grail now. Do I prefer Diablo 2 or Diablo 2 Resurrected? Probably Diablo 2 Resurrected, to be honest. If I'm really like, you know, there's things that I think they did that I don't like about Diablo 2 Resurrected, but overall, I think the changes that they made are more good than bad. So yeah. First time watching the stream, been watching your YouTubes for a while now. Finally got me to subscribe. Joseph M, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hopefully you were here a second ago just for that wisp drop. Got one item left on the Grail. Oh, Kermit up here a minute ago said I'm gonna go live. Okay, appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate you hanging out, Kermit. Kermit going live over there. Jennifer said she's only seen Tyros might drop one time on hardcore. Yeah, I've seen videos, I guess, of other people finding it, but not this guy. Never under any circumstance have I found the Tyros might. Until the next run. Kermit missed the wisp drop. No! Well, I'll tell you what, Kermit, if you want to see the clip, just wait a few hours and I'm sure I'll have one up on my channel. I'll have that wisp drop on the channel. Oh. Scarab shell boots again. Okay. Ooh. We won't even just throw those right out. That 50 poison res, I think that's anti-perfect. Pretty positive. That's super low. Oh, lost my mouse again. There we go. Super low. Rom says Friday night streams is where it's at. Yeah. For sure. Good evening, Slayers. Joshua, welcome in. Yo. Just pulled a D-Web. Loligan said he 5 runs ago. What a legend. Nice. D-Web's a huge one too. So rare, and like, if you want to run that poison necromancer, you don't have to have one, but like, you have to have one, right? Like, you don't have to have an enigma to do Hammerden, but like, you know, be a lot cooler if you did, you know. Needs to be a short? Nah. Shorts are... I'm not a big fan of shorts, Kermit. Not a big fan of shorts. Get yourself a 40 ounce of High Life. If you want that Tyrios, that's what it is, huh? Miller High Life gives you an extra 400% magic find. Science. Scientifically proven. What? 3 items? Bruh. Danish Khan said just got Sandstorm Treks at the exact same time I did. Because legends find Sandstorm Treks. Bill started running my first barb ever, deciding between Whirlwind and Singer. What's more fun to run? Obviously you're asking my opinion, so my personal preference, woo, is you almost caused me to die. How could you? I like the Singer more personally if you have like a full allotment of gear and like you can choose from anything. Personally, I like the Singer more just because you don't really have to aim. You just teleport close and then you just spam your singing. La 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 la. And then they all drop dead, you know? So that's my personal opinion, but I can't speak for everybody. Shoot! Can you just shoot fireballs? Must be my hit recovery's bad. I don't need one of those. Frenzy's the most fun, says Saffron. Frenzy is kind of neat, right? Oh, did I not have my... I think I just had just my cult arms out. Kermit watching on both platforms. Nice. Started Hammered in a few days ago. Jennifer over on Twitcher. 87 the moment. Started ladder with a friend. Nice. Yeah, Hammerden's a good one. Classic powerful character. A classically powerful character. And you That Enigma. I usually don't mind it, but every once in a while. Every once in a while. Joshua says, after seeing those pit runs you've been running for a few days. Nice. Yeah, pit's pretty easy. One of my favorite areas, so yeah. X says, yeah, the singer's pretty much a physical Nova. Yeah, essentially, right? It's like a Nova, but just smaller and physical, for sure, yeah. No good. You don't need D-Web to run Poison Necro, but you need to run Poison Necro to find the D-Web. Yeah. I mean, I've ran Poison Necro without D-Web before. But yeah, it's one of them ones that if you run a Poison Necro with the D-Web, it's tough to run one without one. Pretty much. And when I did run Poison Necro without a D-Web, I just ran Eldritch and Shank. It was like 500 Eldritch and Shank runs or something like that, so it wasn't too bad. Oh, there we go, a little Shaco. And not the fake one this time, fellas, the real one. Can we get a perfect after we check the 16 max stamina? Let's go. 136, not a bad defense, and yeah. Shaco, fellas. Ooh. Let's go. How long ago did the Wisp drop? Not sure how long ago it was, but it was from Terrorized Andy here. Just 20 runs back or so. Maybe yeah, I mean, Terrorized Andy's only been up for 20 minutes, so sometime within probably about 10 minutes ago, that dropped. Snowpro. Smooth Riker said, getting no luck from Andy tonight. Sorry to hear that. One of them things like the luck goes your way, doesn't go your way. Gotta hope for the best. It'll come around for you. Hall's Tomb, a good place to magic find. Mob density for runes. Yeah, I have heard people, even before it could be terrorized, I've heard people running it for, like you said, high runes because of the density. But yeah, when it's terrorized, it's for sure good, right? Get out of here. I personally never really ran it unless it was terrorized, but it's not the worst idea in the world, we'll say. And like I said, I have heard people doing it before. Classic Phil misread, Lost Cause. Uh-oh, I don't even know what I said now. Oh, what did it roll? Oh. Right there. 17. I think that the lightning absorb roll is different, is really the only important. Does a magic find and lightning absorb roll different? I'm not even sure. I'm not even 100% sure. Is it true that Endaro doesn't drop items if she's next to a pillar? Excuse me. I have heard stories of like some kind of bugged drop or something, but I never really looked into what to where she wouldn't drop anything. But I never really looked into it. Pumpkin patch. I'm going to be honest. You can send that Shaco your way, says Fear Productions. Yeah, I mean, single player, not really necessary. You could always just hero edit one in for yourself. So, but yeah, if you're hunting one legit yourself to find one, all I can do is wish you good luck, my friend. And don't forget, anything you want to find in Diablo 2, anything at all, it's always gonna drop off the very next monster that you take out. I promise you. Facts. I rolled right past the misread. Yeah, I'm not sure what I misread. I'm super confused. So. Oh, okay. I didn't see it, Grim. Yeah. If you find a D-Web, then you need to run a poison necro then. Gotcha. You people. Always roasted me about misreading. Unbelievable. I got it now. I got it now. Have ever ran the wrong tombs in Act 3? By tombs, do you mean like the arachnid's lair instead of the spider cavern or something like that? What do you mean the wrong tombs? Not sure.
Much love.
Oh, Ghost, coming in with 2 months of Twitch Prime sub. Ooh, appreciate you. Much love, appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel with 2 months of those Bezos subscriptions. What a legend. Nosferatu's foil. It's like an alright item, but I feel like I never really use this on any builds, right? Attack speed, life leech. I would use this, but that -3 of light radius I cannot get over. I mean, if it didn't have that, I would use it, but oh. Let's see. Saffron says the no drop from Endario happens, just a bug. Her standing in a bad spot. Same like Ghosts in Arcane Sanctuary. Yeah, I've definitely had it happen before. I feel like I made a little short clip of it, just kind of like joking around. I don't remember where she was though. Maybe it was right on the pillar or something. Don't really remember for sure. Don't remember. Nosferatu pretty bad for a high level item. I mean, there aren't really a ton of other options for melee belts though, right? I mean, there's string, and I'm not thinking like, oh, high level, low level, this or that. Like, if an item's low level and it's really good, or item's high level and it's really good, it doesn't, or it's equally as good, it doesn't really change much in my mind. Maybe it does a little bit, I suppose, but it's right around there as a string of ears. But I guess if you say like it's so high a level when you can use it, you know, I guess it is what it is. You're kind of right, I suppose. But see, I'm on. All right, there we go. Grab this real quick. Oh, got a little more beer over here. When you're leveling a light sork, do you max energy shield before your damage? When you're leveling, like playing, like doing, like you're playing through Figlet, is that what you're saying? Usually if I'm playing, it's kind of a complicated one, because it would only be like if I'm ever going lightning or like Nova or something on a playthrough. I wouldn't do that if I was playing solo ever. So even if I'm playing online and I start off Nova, I always like if I'm going Nova, I'm gonna, on the playthrough, I'm going like max Vita until I can get to a point where I can get enough points in the energy shield and stuff that it's worth it to then respec and put everything into energy, you know what I mean? So I would go max Vita and not use energy shield even if I'm going Nova in a full party. And then I'd be like I would essentially be a staticer slash teleporter. And if I'm playing solo offline or something, I wouldn't try to play through. Good old sacred armor. Unfortunately, if I had one more magic find, fellas, that would have been the Tyrell's Might right now. Could have been it. Could have been it. Want to keep my boy alive real quick. Unfortunate. Don't need another one of those though. We'll check the boots just in case. No good. Favorite character, Joseph asks. Probably this one, to be honest. Probably Nova. Kirkland brand beer. I mean, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Unless that, oh, never mind. Unless that's the wrong brand for everybody, then it's not. Ooh. Saffron said he could never realistically reproduce it, but he does see 0 drops happen from her. Yeah, I've only ever had it happen that I remember anyways, that one time. Just that one time. Fear says, I think I messed up my Sork build. Red, I shouldn't dump points into energy, but I use energy shield. Well, you could always respec for sure, but that's the thing too, is maybe a lot of times when people first start out, they don't realize that like a build guide usually isn't, unless it specifies, it doesn't mean what you should do when you're playing through the game. It means like this is what you should do when you're like level 85 or 90, you know what I mean? So yeah, you should generally, on any build in the game, you should just put enough strength and dex to wear the gear you need, and then all the rest into vitality. With the exception of energy shield, Nova Sorceress, and I'm sure there's another build or two out there, but yeah, RB. Tyrael's is now the final item on the list. Hey. Woo! Okay. I tried to get, there's too many toasty area. And these guys are all, whoa, boy, what's going on around here? Jeez. They're all immune to fire, so like, Grand Crown. Eh. Boy, that was a rough area, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't battle her up too, I was getting cocky. Real rough, fellas. Evil game. No, I never put that point into, that one point into Thunderstorm. I don't even bother. Don't even bother. Guess we'll have to... Oopsie, just chugged more potions on accident. Hit the wrong button. Newman, what's going on, yo-yo? Atomic says, Mage Fist. Thank you, Terrorized Andy. You were getting unlucky finding Mage Fist, huh? That's wild. Frostburn's right there. What's the next goal after I find Tyrael's Might in the next half hour? Great question. I'll probably just do a bunch of little like challenge things, and maybe I'll try a few different games and stuff like that, or I'm not really sure. Amulete. Just grab the full rejuve already. Morrowind playthrough. There you go. There you go. No, I was thinking maybe, oh shoot, I can't remember what it's called now. Dang it. What's that one website that all them kids play all those games on? I can't remember now. It ruined. Good joke, Phil. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna just full-time GeoGuessr from now on. Can you do the keep slaying thing? I mean, I can, yeah. Keep slaying, ooh. Snow Pro, I sense sarcasm. Snow Pro's being sarcastic. Just because it's an amazing song. Spirited playthrough? Maybe. Can't confirm nor deny. Pretty sure everyone who likes D2 likes Morrowind. Is Joshua M. Is that true? Everybody, huh? Allegedly. It's a pretty similar time frame, right? They probably came out at about the same exact time. The same day even, probably. Replenish life 1. Great jewel right there. Put the funk on. Yeah, Joshua M. Yeah, I found a wisp like a half hour ago. Yeah. I could switch to the dubstep stuff, right? No, bro. What? It's a belt mask. Have you ever seen a belt mask before? It's one item. Belt mask. Very strange. Oh. That totally ruined my joke when I picked up the amethyst. Anyways. Yo, Lit, what's going on? T-Mite Ghost. Yeah. Yep. Tyrell's Might is the final item on the Grail now, apparently. First time being able to play the same time as Phil, says Matthew P. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Oh. 4 uniques is neat. Phase Blade. Can you at least be an Azarath for me? Just so, you know, it's more rare, so it makes it cooler. Alright? Oh! No, it can't be. Another lightsaber, fellas. Ooh. Used to be, back in the day, I remember I used this all the time. It was super cool. But now is not back in the day. Can you... I just want to grab this Grand Charm. Am I going to get killed here before I get out of here? No, I'm not. Hybrid set, yeah. Number 1 drop highlight, belt mask, yeah. For show. 8:30. Did I see the new update on BattleNet? What a more, I guess maybe not. Are you talking about like D4 update stuff? Or are you talking about the 22 Nights of Christmas D2R stuff? Or which one are you talking about, Hassan? Do I got Eagles or Cowboys? That's a tough call. They're both terrible teams, so it's hard to... Superior Hydra. I'm kind of joking, obviously, but 1 socket, that's not enough sockets. Man, I don't know. Cowboys? I guess. Not super, you know... Yeah, for some reason that song is twice in a row on this playlist. I'm not sure why. I'm just messing around. I guess I would say Cowboys, but that's just, I don't know, like... I don't know. Like I said, I wouldn't bet no money on it or nothing, but... Wouldn't bet no money. Is there much PvP presence these days? I honestly have no idea. I don't PvP, so I never really have. Chain gloves, you gonna be perfect? 30s, no. It'd be interesting if they were 30 or 40s, but I don't PvP like at all, so. Fear Production says, Countess only giving you orts. Orts. Like a seal. Countess being a seal. I thought that was a good joke, to be honest. Got the Lions for... Dang, what is stupid? Super Bowl put the bet in January 10th last year. Good luck on that one. That's got to pay out a couple of dollars or two, maybe. Yeah, Jennifer says Cooley would be the PvP guy. Yeah, he's the one. He's the one that would know about that for sure. That's what he does. Go Pack Go, Evil Game says. Packers are coming on strong, huh? Unfortunately, they lost Christian Watson. And by unfortunately, I mean unfortunately for me. Because I had big hopes for Christian Watson this year. I went out on a limb, took a gamble, and yeah, that did not pay off. His hamstrings are made of wet single-ply toilet paper, apparently. Oop. Almost got killed before I even got down there. How was Doombringer back in the day? Like you're talking pre-Runeward days? It was good-ish. I don't. It's hard for me to remember a ton from back then, so can't give you a definitive. But I seem to remember it being pretty good. It was like not as good as a Grandfather, but like a secondary option, I guess you could say. Sasquatch just pulled a win force from Terrorize Andy. Nice. Congrats. It's awesome, dude. It's awesome. No pack note. Nice. I don't hate the Packers really. I mean, I dislike them less. Obviously they're division rivals, right? Because I'm obviously a fan of the best team in the league, the Lions. But now that they don't have Aaron Rodgers, I dislike them less. Because obviously Aaron Rodgers was like, I mean, Love is coming on, but Aaron Rodgers was like Hall of Famer. Like you gotta, and you never wanted to play him because they beat us every time. So, but yeah, he's actually Love is coming on strong. And later in the season here, Green Bay's coming on. NFL, anyone from around the world that's not American or whatever, we're talking NFL football. But yeah. I dislike them less now that he's like out of the picture. Not to mention that I picked up Christian Watson last year and he went ham-bone for me in fantasy. Picked him up off the waiver wire and everyone's like, what? Because I dumped like literally like 40 fab on him and I'm like, everyone's like, you're insane. And then he went off for 40 points like 12 games or like 6 games in a row at the end of the season. I was like, Bill, you into baseball? MLB, like watching baseball and stuff? No, I am not. Watching baseball, just never been my thing. Like literally, like never. I guess when the Tigers were like going to the World Series and stuff, I did watch, but kind of like it's not exciting enough for me, I guess. I loved playing baseball, like growing up and stuff, but. I was actually, I don't want to brag or nothing, but I was all county in baseball. First team. True story. Back when I had my long hair. Could have went pro if I didn't hurt my shoulder or something. Yeah, tax cut. I pretty much agree with that. Yeah, I do. I've probably. I bet. Oh, say this. We'll say this. Probably in the last 5 years, I've probably been to more games than the number of games that I've watched on television, for sure. But I also don't have cable TV, so I canceled cable a while back, so I can't watch them anyways. Legendary mallet. Schaefer's. 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 Stone Crusher. Still kind of cool, but you always want that Schaefer's though, right? All County Slayer. Ooh, right? Yeah, actually I was a catcher. But I batted like 650, so. Kind of a big deal in baseball. I wish I should go find it. It's somewhere in one of these totes around here. I got like the sheet with my stats or whatever. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I think I had more RBIs than I had at bats. Because I batted like cleanup, like I batted fourth, you know. So, and we played a wide variety of teams. We played teams that were like not like right at our like the same school size as us. We played some schools that were way bigger than us, and then some schools that were like smaller than us, where literally the coaches are like, hey, hopefully it's not a problem, don't report us, but we have 8th graders on our varsity team. Is that okay with you? Can we still play the game and not forfeit? And our coach is like, I guess, sure. And then we played schools that like, you know, were like literally 6 or 8 times bigger than us too. No candles. Yo, what's going on? Right, Snowpro, right. All right, peace out, Jennifer. Cody, get out of here. Wrestling fan, evil game. I assume you're talking about like WWE wrestling, I'm assuming. Not really, no. I was into that stuff back when it was like its heyday, like Stone Cold and The Rock and all that good stuff, but not anymore, no. Burnt wand. Joshua says, I should probably be grinding to try to get a Griffin's right now, but having more fun just watching. Nice. You gotta hit the Salvation Army and pick up 2 monitors. Then you have the stream on one side and you're playing the game on the other one. That was like the best $10 I ever spent. You making the fantasy playoffs? Actually, I mean, in the Slayers League, so the one I do with some viewers, I'm for sure making the playoffs. I'm like 10-1 with like 300 more points than the guy in second place. I think I'm exaggerating slightly there, but something ridiculous like that. In my other 2 leagues, I'm literally this week in both leagues. I'm playing the person that me and them are like fighting. And whichever one of us wins will be in the playoffs, and the other one won't. So, in one league, I got really lucky to get there, because like I have less points. Like I got kind of a little bit lucky. I got unlucky because I got so many injuries. That's why I don't have very many points total relative. But in one league, I got kind of lucky. In the other league, I got unlucky because I have the 3rd most points in the league, but I have the most points against, which you obviously can't play defense in fantasy. So what am I supposed to do? But yeah, So I might have almost the most points in the league and not make the playoffs, but it is what it is. What's your shirt say? Oh, it's a Toon Squad. Toon Squad, it's backwards, but representing. I ain't with them Monstars, that's for sure. IO. Psych out. Psych. Grab another beer right quick. Yeah, injuries stink, yeah. Part of it too, I'll be honest, Lit. I mean, it's a keeper league, so it's like I had to keep my best options, but if your best options are like, and I took over this league last year, you know, Aaron Jones is getting older, he's injury prone. Deebo Samuel was injured for several games this year. I took a chance on Christian Watson, he's been injured all year. Like, Deontay Johnson got hurt in the first game of the season, was out like 4 weeks. I went with Justin Fields to be my quarterback. He got hurt, was out 5 weeks, but for some reason they never put him on IR. Like, there's just so many injuries. And just the fact that I'm even remotely gonna make, like, could have a chance to make the playoffs is shocking after all these injuries. And the thing is, in a keeper league too, like, you know, it's you know, when you take over a keeper team from somebody and they ran it into the ground, like, it takes a while, so it's hard. Quarterbacks this year, yeah, that is true. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's seen the meme on social media where it's like starting quarterbacks this week. It's like Tommy DeVito against, you know, Joe Flacco, or I don't remember who's playing who this week, but there's like 12 quarterbacks that are just like some random schmucks. Crazy. Yeah, Joe Flacco is a quarterback in the NFL in 2023. I'm talking about here. I ain't talking about 2014. 2023. Crazy. Never trust a Bears player, huh? I don't know, like, that's another one. He's another guy I took this year because he won me games last year. I picked him up off the waiver wire and he was putting up 50, 60 points a week in fantasy last year, running for like 230 yards and stuff in certain games. So that's why I took him this year. I was like, there's no way he could get worse at throwing the ball, right? How could he get worse when he's this bad? So I took him. I'm like, maybe he'll get a little better at throwing. His rushing will still be there. The problem is, that's what screwed me over. He got hurt. He dislocated his thumb. What are you gonna do, right? Like, that's some freak thing. You know, he dislocated his thumb. What you gonna do? The problem is he was out 5 weeks and they never put him on IR. You could put him on IR and have him out for 4 or 5 weeks, but I couldn't put him on in this league that I'm in. If your player isn't literally on IR, you can't put him on IR. So I was screwed. He's just eating up a bench spot. I have to pick up another quarterback. And that's what I did. I actually, somebody, for some reason, they cut. Oh my gosh, I was so upset. So I have Fields, right? Somebody cut Kirk Cousins. And I was like, oh my gosh. I dumped like 30 fab. I'm like, I need him. This guy's going to be out for like a month. I pick up Kirk Cousins. Boom. That was the week he tore his Achilles. I just dropped 30 fab. He tore his Achilles instantly. Cool. So then I had to find another quarterback. I ended up starting Stafford 1 week. He sucked. I ended up settling on Howell. I ended up getting Howell somehow eventually. And yeah, we're talking about fantasy football, Stuka. Yeah. Yeah, I know not everyone's into NFL and fantasy football, but it is something I'm definitely into. So that's a whack. Yeah, it's rough. Real rough. Bizarre intersection of sports fans and D2 players. Yeah, I know it's not for everybody, but that's the thing. Like, I love playing D2, but there's a lot of other things I like, you know. Started bowling recently, go golfing all the time. It'd be awesome. I was thinking the other day if I could get in a basketball league again, or softball leagues or something. And yeah, love sports. Love crocheting. doing puzzles, Minesweeper. Sam Howell rough. I mean, he was throwing the ball like 300 times a game for a while there. I think is he still first in the NFL in passing yards, I think. I don't care how good his team does or how good he really does. Just how many fantasy points he gets, right? Slightly different calculation. One of those reasons why Justin Fields was actually good, because we'll say it like this. In fantasy, quarterbacks, any player in the whole, it doesn't matter what position you're playing, you get 1 point for 10 yards of rushing. But quarterbacks only get 1 point for 25 yards of passing. So Justin Fields rushing for 100 yards is like a normal quarterback throwing for 250 yards. So Justin Fields could rush for 100 and throw for 200 and then run one in and then throw one in, and you got like 50 points. So you're like, I'm exaggerating once again, but yeah, crazy. It ends up bananas. The problem is that Justin Fields sometimes sucks so much that he can't even do that. So quarterback should sit out or they'll get hurt. Nice. Yeah, just a lot of quarterbacks this year got hurt is pretty much what we're getting at there, Jin. Tyreek's so nasty. Yeah, Tyreek Hill this year has been crazy. Pretty crazy for sure. You got Brock Purdy. Yeah, he's San Francisco is going to be a force this year for sure. It's so funny in games. Like last week, I seen this stat. So Deebo Samuel had 4 catches for like, was it 80 or 90 yards, I think, and 2 touchdowns, and then he had 3 carries for 40 yards and a touchdown. And Brock Purdy to Deebo Samuel, he had 1 air yard passing. So in other words, if you take the distance past the line of scrimmage that he threw the ball to Deebo Samuel, like maybe he threw one that was 7 yards, but he threw a couple passes that were behind the line of scrimmage, he totaled 1 air yard to Deebo Samuel. And Deebo had like 100 yards and a couple touchdowns receiving. So all of those quote unquote receiving yards actually go to Brock Purdy's passing yards and those touchdowns. That's why Brock Purdy's so good. Brandon Ayuk is awesome. Deebo's good when he can stay on the field. Kittle's good, right? I'm not saying Brock Purdy's bad or anything, but it makes it way easier when when you can have 1 air yard and get 100 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. Am I right? Evil Game says Fields sucks almost all of the time. True story. But there's definitely situations where fantasy and reality do not line up, and Justin Fields is one of them. As long as he can start and not get benched, he'll be good for fantasy. Let's see. Josh says when you start talking about football, your view count goes up. I think it usually stays about the same. It's kind of, I feel like fantasy football is kind of baked into my audience by this point. I talk about it so much during the season that, I can't help it, Obviously, I'm going to talk about things I like and things that are exciting to me, right? So I'm not going to be talking about, like, I don't know. Did you see what Oprah said the other day? Like, I don't care. What? Oh, man, something about, who's some person famous right now that I wouldn't care about? I don't even know their names. I don't care so much. I don't even know. Hold on a second. Nope, can't think of anybody who's famous that I don't care about. I don't even remember their names. That's fun. Oopsie. Caveman says loved when Tebow was winning. He's one of those people that I feel bad for because I'm not going to say, statistically doesn't measure up, I guess, but it's so tough when, like, you win games, but then you get benched and you can't find a job. Like, I think he actually has a winning record, and he just was completely, like, eliminated from the NFL and could never play again. And he literally has a winning record. So it's like, yeah, kind of feel bad for him. Mark M, Friday night stream. Mark making, yo. Yeah, the rare Sweet Phil Friday night stream. Fred says, don't care, keep talking that football. Fred wants to take on my fantasy strategies, is what he wants to do. Or an 8-plate. Here you go. I'm asking Fred, but anybody can answer. I just know me and Fred talk fantasy football and stuff all the time. So here's my decision right now. If they both play, then the thing is I'm not sure if Aaron Jones is going to play. Because Pacheco's out, right? Should I start Aaron Jones or should I start Jerick McKinnon, running back? You know, it's not a flex, so running back. The toughie, right?
Machine Company donated $2 through Super Chat. Aubergine, LLLLLL. Hello, Chad.
I don't know what that means. But, Machine, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. You legend. Ooh. Nice. Jones for sure, says Lit over on Twitch. Jones, see, I guess I didn't say this when I was asking, because what they did with Jones when he came back last time terrifies me. Because Jones came back from his last injury and they had him on a pitch count for the first game. The second game, they had him on a pitch count again. Like, rough. Bubbles like, I didn't care what it said. I just wanted to hear the lady talk. Nice. Nice. Take the gamble or stick with McKinnon for 3 points. Well, the thing is Pacheco's out. So it's Clyde Edwards-Helaire and McKinnon are going to be holding down the fort at running back because Pacheco's out. So, and that's the thing. I would be starting Pacheco instead of either one of the others, instead of Aaron Jones and McKinnon. So, yeah. Here's the deal, says Fred. Yeah, that is true stuff, but I feel like Clyde Edwards-Helaire sucks. A huge one. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably start Aaron Jones, and he'll get 8 carries and 1 catch. Hopefully he busts one for a huge touchdown. I do have another one real quick. I do have to take off real quick, but another fantasy question. Another fantasy question. So, I got to decide between Goddard coming back, Dallas Goedert coming off an injury, or Dalton Kincaid with Dawson Knox is going to be healthy and back this week. So which one of those two would you start? Goddard off the injury or Kincaid with Knox coming back? I don't know if Kincaid's... You never know if the coach is an idiot and they're like, well, you know, I feel like Kincaid should have won the job, but coaches aren't smart. Arthur Smith was starting Algier over Bijan. Am I right? Like, how dumb are coaches? We got one vote for Kincaid from Lit over on Twitch. Kansas City's been good against tight ends. Okay. Dallas is a good defense too. I think they're not great against tight ends necessarily, but defensive wise they've been. You say they've been bad? Okay, yeah. Against tight ends specifically. All right, fine. I'll do it. Maybe. I don't know. I'll still have to decide. I don't know. But with that being said, I got to go ahead and hop off now, fellas. It's 9 o'clock. Got to go get the kids to bed. So, Packers will hold Jones out and play Kincaid, says Greco. We'll see. Oh boy, you think they're gonna hold Jones out? I heard he was gonna be back, but either way, I'm gonna have to hop off. But so thank you guys so much, and thank you everyone for supporting the channel. Wicked Plumber came in with a huge, insane, just pure insanity, 20 gifted memberships today. Holy smokes! But we had a lot of other people too. Machine, Ghost, Notes from Deliverance, Dark Moon, Unofficial, Cody B, and Bulbasaur, all supporting the channel in one way or another. So seriously, thank you guys so much. Really do make it possible for me to keep streaming like regularly and making videos on this channel. So thank you guys so much. So with that being said, I gotta hop off. Peace out, fellas. Hopefully have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful Friday night. But guys, I hope you just don't forget though. Keep slaying. Boo.